Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for the Goosebumps movie, and yeah, Goosebumps, the 2015 movie. This movie stars Jack Black, Dylan Minnette, Odeo Rush, Ryan Lee, Amy Ryan, Jillian Bell, Ken Marino, Halston Sage, Steven Kruger, Keith Arthur Bolton, Amanda Lund, and Timothy Simons. And yeah, this is the second Amy Ryan movie I've seen. I've seen. I saw on the same day. I also watched Bridge of Spies, which apparently she's in that movie as well. Didn't know until I did the review and I read the cast. So yeah, before I begin though, 10 second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10 second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. So yeah, 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me that never gave you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So yeah, originally I was gonna make this review for Halloween, and I've just been backed. I've been backed the fuck up with work, schoolwork, and real work. I'm an intern, so it's even worse because I don't get paid for shit. I get paid in hours, so I'm like, fuck that. But yeah, that more or less explains why I haven't done any reviews, like TV show reviews, aside from like The Walking Dead. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't done any reviews for like iZombie, Z Nation, The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any reviews for that. Blind Spot and Limitless, I haven't watched them either since like episode 2. But what I was gonna do originally, like regardless, was just watch the first episode for each one and then do a review for the season as a whole when it ended. So those I'm not too worried about. But yeah, but my core shows: Gotham, Arrow, The Flash, Z Nation, iZombie, Supergirl, Supergirl kind of, because it started this year. But it's a comic book show, so why not? Um, fuck, I've been backed up, and then yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll probably do. I want to do episode reviews for that. I'll probably get all those done over. I was about to say the summer. Over winter and Thanksgiving break combination. I should have a long ass break during those month, more basically. 3 weeks ish. So yeah, unless some shit happens to me, because I've also been in and out of the hospital. So yeah, I'm back on this review, but that basically explains why I've been back the fuck up, and this is basically the most evident video here why. This review was supposed to come out all the way around Halloween, okay? It was supposed to come out, like, at the latest, like, November 3rd or 4th, okay? I literally said that, and no, it's coming out on November 21st, 22nd. So, I'm a lousy piece of shit, but whatever. I'm still getting it done. Yeah, fuck me. So yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, in this movie, you have R.O. Stein, portrayed by Jack Black. That's interesting to begin with. And basically, you have this teenage kid named Zach, who's basically moved right next to to R.O. Stein and his daughter Hannah. They're separate. They're neighbors basically. And one day, Zach and Hannah meet. They decide to run off to the woods, then to come back. And R.O. Stein kind of gets pissed off. He's like, you can't be with my daughter because this, and that. The next night, Zach and his best friend Champ go over to Hannah's house to basically investigate what's going on there, and they basically open up. Well, they open one book, which is the Abominable Snowman. Is it? Yeah, the Abominable. Is it? Yeah, the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena, if I'm not mistaken. And they chase him. Orstein finds out. He's like, "What the fuck have you done?" Yeah, and when the Abominable Snowman got released, he also knocked over Slappy's book, the Night of the Living Dummies, the Slappy book with a demonic puppet, this kind of Chucky basically. Chucky, I would say Chucky 2.0, but Chucky we all know is better than Slappy. But Slappy's like your PG Chucky. Let's go with that. Slappy the puppet is like your PG Chucky. Okay, he's not gonna murder you outright. Okay, but basically it's like that. Then Slappy releases all the other books, and chaos ensues in this small town. While at the same time there happens to be this homecoming prom situation, and yeah, like the school dance is like homecoming prom, probably homecoming too because it's really early in the year, and yeah, they basically have to get all these but and all these characters, all these horror goosebump characters into the books. Slappy, the abominable snowman of Pasadena, the werewolf of something lakes, I forget. Is it Mudstrop Lakes or something like that? The Mask, the Killer Clowns, it's Goosebumps. Let's go with that. Okay, I think I said this when I reviewed the trailer. It reminds me of the Scooby-Doo movies, and I'm talking about like the live-action Scooby-Doo movies from like the early 2000s, even the half-decent Cartoon Network ones. It reminds me of just because it's so fucking weird. It's just so fun. It's one of those that just gives you nostalgia. Even if you didn't read Goosebumps, it just gives you nostalgia. Even if you didn't watch a TV show from like the 80s, which I watched a few of them reruns when I was like 5 or 6 years ago. I watched a few of them on reruns that were on Cartoon Network. And I thought they were pretty good. But at the time, I thought that was like something they made in 2009, 2010. I didn't realize those were from like 1980s to like a couple years ago, like 1 or 2 years ago, to be honest. Um, so yeah, and overall, I had that feeling that it was kind of similar to the Scooby Doo movies from like the early 2000s, and they were actually pretty fun. It was actually a pretty fun movie. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a decent movie at best. I felt like it was gonna be a decent movie, but it's just fun. Okay, it's a fun movie. Okay, that's the best way to put it. It's just it's just fun. That's basically the best way to put it. I mean, it's not. Is it the best acted movie? Not really. It has some decent acting. I mean, Jack Black, he surprised me earlier this year with the D Train. I don't understand why they gave that movie that name, the D Train per se. But this year he's been kind of he's done pretty good. The D Train was actually a pretty good movie. I mean, he was in The Brink, which I reviewed the first episode, and I thought that was a complete shit show. But when you have the D Train and now Goosebumps, they're both pretty enjoyable movies. I mean, forget The Brink for a second, which I reviewed the pilot episode. I thought it was just complete crap. But I mean, I felt like his character was kind of funny in that show, but I just felt like the overall premise, like the overall pacing of that show was just crap. But if you take his like 10 minutes in the Brink, which I actually enjoyed, plus his performance in D Train, and now Goosebumps, he's actually become, I wouldn't say he's become like an A-list actor in Hollywood, but he is someone I've come to enjoy, more and more as his career goes around. I mean, in most of his movies, I find at least some kind of guilty pleasure value in it. I mean, Gulliver's Travels, terrible movie, but I still find some odd guilty pleasure movie because it's Jack Black. House of Rock or School of Rock or whatever that's called. I haven't seen the whole thing, but again, his character is pretty funny in that movie. And he's in a sense, for me, he's kind of like Adam Sandler. Even if the movie is usually if the like even if the movie is complete crap, Adam Sandler still makes it somewhat interesting. I think the only movie that I'm like just fuck off Adam Sandler was Jack and Jill, where I just thought he completely fucked up, but that's a whole different issue because holy fuck, Jack and Jill. Who wants to talk about that crap again? Okay, but he's been like even Pixels from this year where Adam Sandler was in. I thought it was still a pretty fun. I wouldn't say it was the best movie, but I thought it was a pretty decent movie. It was an okay movie, decent movie. And I just felt like Adam Sandler was pretty good in that. Okay, and I feel like he's kind of a reverse of the guy from Mall Cop. Whatever. No, I'm Adam Sandler. Sorry, Jack Black. I feel like Jack Black is a reverse from the guy from Mall Cop. Not Kevin Smith. Not Kevin Smith. What's the guy from Mall Cop called? Paul Blart Mall Cop. Yeah. What's someone? What is his name? Kevin James. That's his name. I feel like he's kind of a reverse of Kevin James because I mean, yes, let's be honest, they're both fat, okay? But here's the difference. Like they at first, like 2009, 2010, they were both pretty funny. But as the years went along, Kevin James became more and more boring, while Jack Black became more and more funny. I mean, if you just compare, even if you compare their movies from this year alone, I mean, I know Jack Black hasn't had that many movies this year. I mean, just the D Train and Goosebumps. He's only had two movies this year. Compare that to like Kevin James, who's been like in five movies this year, all of which I hated for the most part. I mean, yeah. I mean, Pixels. I thought Pixels probably the best movie was in this year. Okay, Hotel Transylvania 2. I actually haven't seen it, so don't kill me on that one. Okay, but then you have Little Boy. I thought his character was just an annoying piece of shit in that. Paul Blart Sue, really, that was a nuisance. Okay, so yeah, again, that's how I want to compare. Now, again, Goosebumps. Again, like the early Scooby-Doo movies, is it the best movie? Hell no. Is it gonna get an Oscar nomination? I'll be surprised if it does. Let's go with that. Maybe, not even special effects. No, I don't think, not even for special effects. Because it's like the Scooby Doo movies. That's how I'm comparing it. I'm comparing it to the Scooby Doo movies. It's a pretty fun movie. Let's go with that. It's a fun, nostalgia filled movie. Has some pretty good acting, pretty good writing to be honest, and it's just fun. Now, are there issues with the movie? Yeah. The best friend character, Champ, he was an annoying piece of fucking shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I fucking hated that character. Like, even the way he gets girl. Like, there's been movies where the nerd and where the nerd gets the girl. I mean, there's been movies like that. But if you want to talk about the most unrealistic one, I mean, okay, then again, we're all talking about Goosebumps, where there's monsters coming out of books here. So I mean, that's already kind of unrealistic. But even the way he gets the girl, I mean, like, there's no connect. There's like no relation between him and the girl to like he saves her. Like, we don't even see the girl to like when he saves her, because we have the werewolf of what is it, Virginia Swamps or whatever. We have the werewolf from the swamps. He's attacking this girl during the dance. That's her first appearance, more or less. She may have been a background character at the start of the movie, but I didn't realize it. I didn't notice it, but she's being attacked by the werewolf. The kid comes out of nowhere, bites the werewolf. And the reason why it scares off the werewolf is because he apparently has a silver tooth, because he had a shit ton of cavities. He literally tells the girl this, and her reaction is to make out with him. And I'm like, no, like, even that was like no fucking way. You have to be one amazing lucky motherfucker to even get a girl that fucking hot to begin with. Okay, even after you told her you don't even wash your teeth. Okay, and yeah. I mean, like, maybe a hug, sure, but not a fucking makeout session. Right there after they were just attacked by a werewolf. Like, that was the most. If there's one thing I want to call bullshit of all things, that's the most bullshit thing I want to call on. Okay. Overall, though, it's still a fun movie. I really enjoyed it. I would watch it again. Let's go with that. I'd watch it again. I'd probably watch it every Halloween. It's just a fun movie. Again, it's like Scooby Doo movies. I love the Scooby Doo movies, the live action ones. I love 99% of the Scooby-Doo movies, okay? I love 99% of the Scooby-Doo movies, okay? And the reason I say 99 is because some of the more recent Scooby-Doo animated movies have just been a complete fucking piece of utter goddamn shit, okay? Best example, you want to know an animated Scooby-Doo movie that's just a goddamn piece of utter fucking shit? Try Scooby-Doo Moon Monster Madness. Came out this year for Halloween season, just in time. And I thought that just lost the spirit of Scooby-Doo. Was gonna jerk off, fuck you, to the Scooby-Doo fans, okay? And yeah, I mean, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna compare it to Scooby-Doo. If you like Scooby-Doo, you're gonna like the Goosebumps. I'm not even shitting you. If you like the Scooby-Doo movies, especially the live action Scooby-Doo movies, or at least the two from 2010. If you like the first two live, because there's four. If those who don't know, there's four live action ones. There's two theatrically released ones. Okay, and then it's two by Cartoon Network. Now, I actually like all four of them, but many people don't like the two Cartoon Network films, which is understandable. But if you like the two theatrically released Scooby-Doo movies from the early 2000s, I believe they're from like 2004, is it like 2003 and 2005 or something like that, or '01 and '03 or something like that. I don't know, I don't remember. But if you like the live action Scooby-Doo movies, you're actually gonna enjoy this Goosebumps movie, because it still has the essence of Goosebumps. and I'm a huge fan of Goosebumps. I have a few of the Goosebumps books. They're on my shelf. I don't know exactly where I put them, but I know they're on my shelf because the way I organize my books have just been fuck. Who the fuck knows where. And yeah, I mean overall Goosebumps, great. It was a great film. Okay, is it one though? Isn't it? I'll be like I'll be surprised if this gets any Oscar nominated buzz. Okay, I mean there's some pretty bullshit movies that got some Oscar buzz. Okay, and I'll be surprised if this one turns out to be, yeah, this isn't one that deserves any Oscar nominations. I'll be surprised if it does. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, what mean the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'll give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's just a fun movie. For the most part, I like all the characters aside from from Champ, who's the best friend, who's just an annoying piece of shit. I like all the characters. The special effects were actually pretty good because they also have a combination of costumes with like there's this one scene with the aliens. Like first off, Slappy the puppet. He's an actual puppet. Okay, he's an actual puppet. So they use practical effects. They also use people in costumes. You could tell they use people in costumes. Like there's this one scene where they're taking over the police station. They freeze the two police officers right there, and you have like these 3 or 4 aliens, and you could tell those are people in costumes. And then you also have like the special effects, like the abominable snowman, the werewolf. And they actually look pretty. I'm not gonna say they're the best special effects we've seen, but they're, for what it is, it's pretty fun. And again, it's like the Scooby-Doo movie. It's like that type of special effect where it's just fun, cheesy, but you don't mind it, and it's just fun. It's fun. That's how you put it. It's a fun movie for the whole family. It's fun. It's fun. I loved it. Okay, it's not a 10 out of 10 film. I literally just said it's 8 out of 10. I'm pretty sure I said it's 8 out of 10. If I didn't, that's my score for it. On a scale of 1 to 10, one be the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. But yeah, overall fun movie, great movie, and yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribe. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on this episode movie. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the videos on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.